Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm reviewing Brothersong by TJ Klune. So this is the last book of the series and I've been very excited to read it, but also a bit sad to end it. I started this series when my friend Lupe suggested it, and it's so bittersweet to finally get to the last book, especially about Carter and Gavin. In the ruins of Caswell, Maine, Carter Bennett learned the truth of what had been right in front of him the entire time. And then he was gone. Desperate for answers, Carter takes to the road, leaving family and the safety of his pack behind, all in the name of a man he only knows as a feral wolf. But therein lies the wolves are pack animals, and the longer Carter is on his own, the more his mind slips towards the endless void of Omega insanity. But he pushes on, following the trail left by Gavin. Gavin, the son of Robert Livingston, the half-brother of Cordell Livingston. What Carter finds will change the course of the wolves forever, because Gavin's history with the Bennett pack goes back further than anyone knows, a secret kept hidden by Carter's father, Thomas Bennett. And with his knowledge comes the sins of the fathers now rest upon the shoulders of their sons. Wow, what a nice conclusion to this amazing series. I was so emotional through it all and I didn't want it to end. I will forever hold this story in my heart because it really touched me. I'm honestly just sad that it's over because I would read about these characters forever and ever. I was very excited to finally get Carter's story. We have been making a slow progress through all the Bennett's brothers and Mark. But it was so special how Carter's story was constructed. From the other books, we weren't probably expecting how his story would be so relevant, but it was so impactful, especially in how it connected to his father and the past with the Livingstones. I loved how Carter was always that reliable and strong character. It seemed like we already knew him and we was, but it was such an amazing ride to understand what he truly didn't know about him. He also didn't feel like he was living his life and he had to deal with so many things from his past. And I felt like the insanity towards being an Omega was an open door to know more about him. He always tried to be the strong one, the big brother, but in this book we finally see him be vulnerable, deal with his own problems and his father's mistakes, and find out who he truly was. He was a family man, a good brother, and someone who didn't give up on his people. That's what made him follow Gavin. It wasn't just because they were mates, but because Carter is loyal and he knew he needed to be there for him. And my sweet Gavin, I was obsessed with him and always curious about his character and the role he would have in the story, and he lived up to all the expectations I had of him. He was sweet and lovely, just wanted to belong somewhere. He found his family with the Bennett pack, and with Carter, he was a true protector, and he just wanted to be loved again. His relationship with Elizabeth was also one of my favorites in this book, like a true mother and son. But I also need to mention how amazing it was to see him work on a relationship with Cordo, his blood brother. It was awkward and honest, but so essential to the story, to both their stories. The connection with Carter was instant, and it was so special. We saw it in Ravensong in the first chapters that Gavin appeared. I loved the rough relationship they had in the beginning because they knew they were connected, but I loved how they developed it at their own pace and time. They both needed that, and it's what made the relationship so adult and secure. They were also so funny together, and that made them so light around each other. The attraction was all there, of course, but it wasn't the main thing that defined them. They were truly just perfect together. Also, I just truly believe that there is no other author out there writing fun families like TJ Klune. In all these books, we get these people that aren't totally related become so much more, and especially in this series, it's just so special to see the Bennett clan grow to integrate all the people that surrounded that became their family. It's a real talent because all these people are connected and so necessary to make the story work. They are also different, but they all make sense together as a family, and it's so nice to see all of them and see how their story culminated in the end. I'm trying not to give major spoilers about the plot in itself. I'm going to be honest and say that I will really miss this universe TJ created. I've read all the short stories and became even more emotional. What a joyous ride it was to read this collection. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!